Hey folks, I love these colors right here. That Icon, Diadem Icon. I mean, you know what? It's a newer company that's out there for pickleball. And by the way, they have their Warrior paddle coming out anytime in the next couple weeks. But man, look at the colors. I mean, they're based in Fort Lauderdale and they got the Miami thing going. And this also comes in black, it comes in white, paddle. And I love their color schemes. But you know, look at that. They also make a great hat. And oh, let's look at these shorts. And these shorts, by the way, lots of stretch to them, to that Diadem. So, very impressive company. What do you think? Is the shirt pretty nice?
Yeah,
okay,
it's pretty comfortable.
And by the way, these colors remind me of one of my favorite shows from the 80s. Can you guess?
Miami Vice.
Miami Vice. Oh yeah. So if we were Miami Vice, would you be Crockett, or would I be Tubbs? How would we do this? Who would be Sonny Crockett?
I don't care. Whatever works for you.
All right, I get to drive the car. Anyway, all right, thanks so much. All right, go. I love teasing my kid. I had to drag him into this video, but he looks good as a model. And I gotta tell you, I had to show off Diadem because it's a newer company. They're more than just paddles. I mean, they've been in the racket business for a while. They make a lot of tennis stuff, but let me talk about this paddle today, the Icon. First of all, this looks cool to have white grip, but it does get dark. But the good news is they have replacement grips, and I can put that on here. But even though, still, this is a badass paddle. I mean, you gotta say it. Can I say that? Oops. Anyway, what's so neat about this paddle? I mean, it's a thin paddle, and even though it has a lot of power, ooh, I love the control with this. I mean, I can really slow down something. I feel things through this paddle. I'm hitting with Walt, and he lettered like about 2 times with tennis in high school. He missed the COVID year, but hey. I mean, anyway, he slammed one hard, and I felt it on this paddle, and it was able to soften this up very nicely. And the nice thing about it is they describe it as Japanese carbon fiber. Listen to that. Someone told me it feels like a chalkboard, but when you put your hand on it, it really feels rubbery. It feels like it grabs. And you see this white stuff? I mean, Walter was asking me if this was natural. It's not. This is from the ball. Certain effects happen in life, like my foot hurts so much from kicking so much butt. This paddle hurts so much from kicking so much ball. I mean, look at that. These are Franklin X40s right here, and Neon Duras right here. I mean, just going right here. And this is how cool this paddle is. It is taking off a piece of the ball. This is like, wow. For Halloween, your balls have to be scared of this, okay? So, the Japanese carbon fiber is pretty cool, and for somewhat it looks like an edgeless paddle, but let's look closer. It's actually a 3-piece edge. 1, 2, 3, and it's unique because it's flat right here. I mean, you could barely feel it, but it's almost flat, so it doesn't matter. When you have your off-center hits, I mean, it still makes a little contact there. Very neat, very cool, very well designed, and the cores are extremely small. I don't know what makes magic with this paddle, but it does. I mean, and also the spin. Remember how I tell you how it grabs balls and takes a piece of the ball with you? The spin is also amazing with this paddle. The technology stuff, it's 16 inches, but I'm gonna put that information into the description. And really, guys, give this a chance. I mean, one of my favorite edgeless paddles out there is the GX5, I believe, from Gearbox. The 8.5 control. This one's a little lighter than this. It's also well balanced, but the control on this is crazy. And you also got, what I like about it, I really like the thin paddles because I feel like it's so maneuverable. It's so light in my hand, I can move it very fast. If you haven't heard of Diadem before, please give them a chance. I am impressed. You can tell, I have a problem putting this paddle down, and definitely I need a new grip. So the Diadem Icon, come over here. Look at this. Is this a good-looking guy? This is a good-looking guy, right? He's kind of embarrassing, this kid, but hey, that's what we do. Anyway, this paddle is Pickleball
Librarian
approved.